Hey guys, it's John Hennessey here at Hennessey Performance headquarters in Sealy, Texas, just west of San Antonio. And my guys said, hey Big J, we want you to do kind of a walk through the shop, tell our fans, tell our customers what we've got going on. And so this is just kind of the door that leads into our, well, it used to be our showroom. It's not really so much a showroom anymore. These are like our administrative offices, accounting, sales, customer support, purchasing, marketing, and so we're just going to walk through and kind of show you some of the vehicles that are here on property right now. This is a car that's very special and dear. This is the predecessor to the Venom F5. This is the Hennessey Venom GT. This is the last Venom GT that we built. I think we finished the car back in 2014, 2015. It belongs to a client and from Pennsylvania. It's in for some service work, and so I could talk all day about the Venom GT program. You guys have probably seen the videos, but it's basically just sitting here in the showroom waiting for a slot to go into the Hennessey Special Vehicles workshop where we do the Venom F5 construction. So walking down the row here, C8 Corvette. We offered a supercharger package for the C8 Corvette for a period of time, but obviously GM has come out with iterations of the C8 Corvette, the Z06, the soon to be out ZR1, and we've stopped working on the C8s just because it doesn't really kind of fit some of the, it's harder to get parts for the C8 Corvette, so it's something that we're not currently working on, but we may end up doing something with the new ZR1 when that comes out at some point. So kind of a bummer that the C8s are complicated to modify, and so again, great car, but this is one of the cars that we built, and maybe this is one of the last supercharged C8 Corvettes that we built. Another cool car from GM that's just been incredibly popular is the Exorcist package that we offer for the ZL1 Camaro. The Camaros have been out of production for a little over a year now, and we've had more demand for the Exorcist and Exorcist Camaros since they've gone out of production than when we were building the cars when you could get the ZL1. So we still probably build 2 or 3 a month, and we can find donor cars. So if you're interested in an Exorcist Camaro from Hennessey, give our sales staff a call. We can still find clean, low mile, maybe even a few, they're expensive, but new ZL1s that are still at dealerships. But ZL1, and then this obviously is our Venom F5 prototype car that we unveiled with the team at Pennzoil. It's the SEMA show in November of 2017. So gosh, what was that, 8 years ago, 7 years ago? So this is our display model that we showed to gauge customer interest, and again, we'll do a walkthrough. We're not going to go through the Venom F5 facility today, but we're going to go back into the workshop and see what we've got going on out here. So this is kind of the entrance into the workshop for the main Hennessey Performance modification facility. An average month for us, we'll build about 60 vehicles, modify about 60 vehicles per month. I think our record is 87 vehicles in 1 month. And I'll walk down the line, and you can see we have, I think, about 20 installation bays. This is kind of an R&D area, so you can see our Demon 170, which is getting our 1700 horsepower twin turbo upgrade. That is coming along quickly. It's something that we've been working on for a period of time. I think we have 5 or 6 of those sold to clients from around the country. Cadillac Blackwing, another popular kind of an American muscle, kind of a four-door. I really refer to the CT5V Blackwing, our modified version, our H1000 upgrade. It's our 4-door Exorcist. So really just has that classic American muscle sound. You get it with the manual, you can get it with an automatic. A vehicle that's a lot of fun, and we have, I think the 2025s are now in production at Cadillac. It will be coming out soon, and so if that's something that interests you, please let us know. We've already got a pretty good waiting list for that product line, and a lot of customers have been waiting for the 2025s to come out. This is shipping and receiving. This is part of our parts department, but we're really out of space. We have 51,000 square feet in total under roof on our current facility, and we have plans for another 50,000 square feet across the parking lot and another 25 to 30,000 square feet over by our drag strip. And so a major expansion, we'll be sharing more news about that. A major expansion now that we're past the election and going into the new year with a new president. We're very, very excited about the future, and our order books have been full, and they're getting more full. So also if you're watching this and you're a technician, an automotive technician, or you know one, we are hiring. So if you know any automotive talent, really from anywhere around the country, we are hiring. So please give us a call or send us an email, and we would love to look at your resume and consider having you join our team of about 100 employees. So let's keep on trucking here. Escalade V, it was a long and arduous R&D process, but the most powerful full-size SUV that you can buy, the Escalade V, with 1,000 horsepower. Those are now in production. I think we're planning to deliver 6 or 7 this month. I think we currently are backlogged for about 20 of those units. So we're getting caught up in those. So if Escalade V with 1,000 horsepower is something that you're interested in, we're probably a couple months out in terms of production. C7 Corvette, still modified C7 Corvettes. This is a ZR1 getting our H1000 engine upgrade, and obviously when you take the transaxle out of the back, and it produces lots of parts. Still do a fair amount of Mustang work. The Mustang's been very, very popular vehicle as part of what we're doing, and we're going to be showing some really cool stuff that we're doing with the Mustang. We'll be introducing that here in the next few months. And then again, we'll run down the production line, another Escalade V, another Exorcist, Raptor R. Right now, the Raptor R is certainly the vehicle that we have the strongest demand on. So buying new Raptor Rs, they're still going for over sticker. They're probably still 20 grand over sticker. So out the door with tax, they're $140,000, $145,000. And I would say our average client is spending another $60,000 to $65,000 on top of that. So if you would have told me 5 years ago, hey John, you're gonna have people spend $200,000 on a truck, I'm like, you're crazy. But last year we built over 200 trucks that were in that $180,000 to $220,000 price range. Raptor R being kind of at the top of the food chain. So really an incredible truck, a truck that's really, now that the T-Rex is, the Ram T-Rex is now out of production, the Raptor R really is the ultimate pickup truck. So we're a bit backlogged on those right now. I think at one time we had a backlog of about 60 vehicles. I think we're getting a little bit more caught up. We maybe are backlogged for about 40 vehicles. So again, Raptor R, if you call our sales department, we're probably 3 months out before we can build a Raptor R with our Velociraptor 1000 upgrade package, but super popular. And other than writing the check, there's really no downside to the vehicle. It's a Swiss Army knife of vehicles. It does everything well in stock form. And then of course with 1,000 horsepower, it's that much better. So one of my favorites, and I have a Bronco Raptor. I have a house in Colorado that I keep an almost identical silver Bronco Raptor. I keep it up there in the mountains. We're able to bump that to 500 horsepower, different wheels and tires lifted. Really just a great vehicle for around town driving, and really it's really incredible for off-road. We still do Hellcats. And by the way, I just read some incredible news on the internet just a few minutes ago. Our dear friend, Tim Kuniskis, formerly of Dodge and Ram fame, really the father of the Hellcat and the father of the Demon. I just read that he is now going back to work at Stellantis and is going to be running Ram. So for the Mopar faithful, the old school Mopar guys like me that have a near and dear place in our hearts for all things muscle related. When Tim left the company, I thought, well, it's run by these European guys. It's probably all going to hell in a handbag, which it kind of has been looking that way. But now they're smart enough to bring Tim back. So I don't know the details. I haven't talked to Tim. But as I'm looking at this Durango, Hellcat Durango, that's probably getting our 1,000 horsepower upgrade, I'm like, if Tim Kuniskis is going back to Dodge and Ram and Stellantis Chrysler, might there be a chance that the Hellcat could come back? We don't know, but maybe we'll find out soon. So let's keep trucking. Another super popular line. So the GMC Denali, if I were going to buy a full-size SUV, this would be under strong consideration. I feel like GM really does a nice job. It's got the 6.2 liter, 420 horsepower V8 from the factory. We supercharge it to about 650 horsepower, do wheels and Brembo brakes and things of that nature. Been very, very popular. So more to come. T-Rex, again, T-Rex. When T-Rex was in production, I think we were just at a meeting earlier in 2023, we built just under 300 Mammoth 1000 Ram T-Rex trucks. So been super popular. They're out of production now. Again, if you want a Ram T-Rex, they can still be had with low miles on the market for some pretty good prices, and our Mammoth 1000 package has been very, very popular. And I also found out today that the first of the Ram RHO, so the Hurricane inline straight six twin turbo engine is now with 540 horsepower. Those are now at dealers, so that's something that we're going to be bringing in and adding some of our upgrade packages to. Raptor R, again, I've got a parking lot full of Raptor Rs outside. Awesome, awesome vehicle. T-Rex, the Denali truck, again, we do a lot in the GM space, so whether it's the Silverado, the Denali, we've got some big news that we're going to be announcing in the not too distant future about some stuff that we're doing with General Motors. Escalade V. Oh, by the way, this is kind of we have like our own special department for the badging, for the branding that we put on the vehicles. It's rare that we have an empty bay. Raptor R, T-Rex. It's something we'll do a follow-up video. I'm not going to go through the fab shop, or we've got kind of a special department where we do kind of one-off stuff. We have 3 dynos now, so we have 2 in-ground chassis dynos, a 2-wheel drive dyno, a 4-wheel drive dyno jet, and then we also recently added a hub dyno. So some of our really high horsepower stuff, like the Venom F5, we can actually bolt the hubs of the rear axles to the dyno, so there's no tire slippage. We'll do that, and maybe we'll do a walk around the parking lot. But the team wanted me to give you kind of a quick, hey, what's going on at Hennessey? Again, our target number is about 60 vehicles every month if we've got all the parts and the vehicles on property. It's an exciting time. It's an exciting time to be a car guy. I really feel like, again, there's been a lot of talk about electric cars over the last many years. There's been talk about certain governments wanting to phase them out, and you're only going to be able to, you're going to phase out gas. Hey, look, I still believe we live in America, and I still believe we have a choice on what we want to drive. And thankfully, the people in Detroit and the other car makers are actually hopefully listening to what customers like me and you want to buy. And right now, we have strong demand for internal combustion and making lots of American horsepower. So that's what we do. We're excited about it. If you like electric, God bless you. Drive electric. I've got a Tesla. I drive it. Not every day, but I drive it several days out of the week, and it does a job, and it gets me where I want to go. But when I want to drive something that's fun, that has the right sound, has the feel, the vibration, something that brings back recent memories or past memories, back when I was 16 and out street racing around Kansas City in my old 442 convertible, there's nothing like classic American horsepower, which is what we do really well here. So thanks for tuning in, and we'll do part 2 coming soon. Thanks.